Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the brand Colorista Carol. So I have their Chillin with my Peeps collection, I have their Serendipity Collection, I have their Chinese New Year polish, as well as a St. Patrick's Day polish to look at. All of these are available right now, so in the description box I will link the Colorista Carol site, I will link their Instagram page, and I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. Collectively we have 11 polishes to look at, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Chick Flick Pink, and this is described as a medium pink crelly with gold flakes, black micro shreds, and ultra chrome chameleon flakes. This has a really good formula. It is super crelly where it's super squishy on the nails, but there's so much happening in here that 2 coats brings us to full opacity, but if you look really closely, you could still see your nail line if you were looking very hard for it. But I was happy at 2 coats. From a distance, I could see 0 nail line. You are going to want some top coat to smooth this out. It is going to dry with the slightest bit of texture, but removal is easy. So there are 2 coats of Chick Flick Pink. Up next we have a Lemon Chirp, and this is described as a yellow crelly with gold flakes, black micro shreds, and ultra chrome chameleon flakes. I have to say I am one happy camper with these Peeps collection polishes. I love me an ultra chrome chameleon flake, and I feel like I haven't seen them in such a long time, especially in a full collection, that it really makes my heart happy. I did get, again, full coverage in 2 coats, but again, it is the same where depending on if you're looking super close, you might be able to see some visible nail lines, so there are 2 coats. Up next we have Peep-A-Boo Blue, and this is described as a turquoise blue crelly with gold flakes, black micro shreds, and ultra chrome chameleon flakes. Again, a little bit sheer here on this first coat. Again, nice and buildable, and again, I was happy at 2 coats, but depending on your preferences, you might want to go in for 3. The texture that these dry to doesn't require a thick top coat, a glitter smoother, or anything like that. It just has some slight texture from the larger flakes, but there are 2 coats. Lastly, from this collection, we have Sweet Tweet Lavender, and this is described as a lavender crelly with gold flakes, black micro shreds, and ultra chrome chameleon flakes. I really like the combination of the flakes in this one. I think it stands out beautifully, the purple flakes against the lighter purple base. I think that is chef's kiss gorgeous. Again, coverage in 2 coats, but again, up to preference, and again, you'll want some top coat. But there are 2 coats of Sweet Tweet Lavender. Up next we have Dragon's Blood, and this one is a standalone polish. It is simply described as a bright red cream, and I dare you to find a more perfect red cream. This is incredible. It covers completely in 1 coat. It has an incredible formula. I do 2 coats just because it doesn't feel like a full manicure without it, but it does dry nice and glossy. I had some cuticle staining, which is not abnormal for reds for me, but no nail staining. Up next we have Pot-O Polish, and this is their limited edition St. Patrick's Day polish. This is a green shade with a shifting shimmer, hollow flakes, and mermaid flakes. This goes back to that kind of crelly jelly formula where it is pretty sheer but very buildable. The added elements that are in here are so vivid against this super bright base that I really was surprised at how much I love this, but there are 2 coats. And then moving on to the Serendipity Collection, here we have Blissful Coincidence, and this is described as a silver reflective glitter, white glitter, violet and bright pink hollow glitter, and hollow micro shreds. So this one is super blingy, very glittery, very in your face and loud, and absolutely stunning. You could use this one as a topper, but I am just showing it on its own today. You are going to want some kind of glitter smoother or a couple coats of a thicker top coat to smooth this off. Reflective glitter dries very textured, and it is very difficult to remove. Next up we have Chance Encounter, and this one is silver reflective glitter, blue, aqua, and chartreuse shreds. This one is a little bit less dense than the previous one we looked at, but it still has maximum sparkle factor to it. Again, I'm just going to show you 2 coats. You can make out some nail line. You could use these 2 as toppers, but they are so blingy on their own. Again, you'll want some top coat, and again, removal is very difficult, but there are 2 coats of Chance Encounter. Next up we have Destiny Drift, and this is described as a deep violet with holographic flakes and iridescent chameleon glitter. This one is a little bit sheer and uneven on this first coat. You do want to kind of work in as even of coats as possible in this one. Otherwise, once it is fully built up, like I got full coverage in 2 coats, but there were a couple patchy spots. If I was more careful with my application, I would have been easily happy with 2. You'll want some top coat, and removal does require some scrubbing, so there are 2 coats of Destiny Drift. Up next we have Fateful Fantasy, and this is described as a white crelly with navy and turquoise glitter, gunmetal and aqua shreds, and ultra chrome chameleon flakes. This is my cup of tea right here. This is so stinking beautiful. I love the combination of glitter that's in here. Just like most crellies, this is pretty sheer on the first coat, nice and buildable. I was happy with 2 coat coverage, but if my nails were any longer, I probably would have gone in for 3. You'll want some top coat, and removal is difficult. And lastly for today we have Fortunate Flush, and this is described as an icy blue with an aurora shimmer, holographic flakes, and shifting flakes. I love how shifty this polish is. This is so just sparkly and gorgeous, but shifty and in different lightings and I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I got full coverage in 2 coats. Depending on your preferences, you might want 3. Removal is easy and it will dry dull. So here's a look at all of the polishes. The Chillin with my Peeps did fit on 1 row together. I did have to break up the Serendipity Collection, but it is the full bottom row and the last one in the middle row. I really like the Chillin with my Peeps collection. I have missed Ultra Chrome Chameleon Flakes. I miss when indie makers used to put them in like literally everything. So I was super excited to see those. The Dragon's Blood is an absolutely perfect red cream polish. The Pot Polish, the St. Patrick's Day polish, it's so bright and yet so St. Patrick's Day with the gold, and it's just gorgeous. The Serendipity Collection is a little bit more muted in the palette, but super sparkly and blingy. I think all of these are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm super excited to add them to my collection. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.